Good morning and happy Monday. This weekend my family and I rented a cabin in Pinetop, Arizona. It was a beautiful town. We had a tremendous time. All of the breweries and bars, restaurants, a lot of people there celebrating Father's Day. And I've heard that for 4th of July, I've never been there for 4th of July, but I've heard for 4th of July, it goes from a population of 5,000 full-time residents to about 35,000 visitors. And it occurred to me, I don't know what type of lawyers they have in Pinetop. I have no idea, okay? But my office represents people all over the entire state of Arizona. Now we're based out of Phoenix. That's where our primary office is. It's in Tempe, which is a suburb of Phoenix. And we are in court every day, probably 3 to 5 times a day. We get hired every day for all types of offenses, but one of the more common offenses that we represent people for are DUI. Last year we represented somewhere between 100 and 150 people for DUI. So as I mentioned, they may have great lawyers in Pinetop, I really don't know. But what I can tell you is if you've been arrested for a DUI or charged for a DUI in Pinetop, and you're not from Pinetop, and you want a big city defense, you want an aggressive lawyer who doesn't have that hometown feel or small town feel, we have an aggressive law firm, very type A personality that comes through with our defenses and our strategies and how aggressive we are with the courts and the judges. And I don't take no for an answer. I'll keep pushing and pushing and pushing until I get exactly what it is that I want. And I'll do that for all of my clients. We'll interview the police officers. Any police officer that's involved in the investigation, whether it's 1, 2, 5, I'll interview the person who analyzed your blood or that took your breath sample to make sure everything was done properly. I'll try to trip them up on some inconsistencies in their reporting or in their investigation. So when you hire my office, even if you're in Pinetop and we're in Phoenix and we're 3 hours away, we'll make that trip. We do that all the time. We've represented people in Lake Havasu and Tucson and Nogales and Flagstaff, Grand Canyon. We've represented people all over Arizona. People come to us for one reason and one reason only, because we are really good at what we do. So if you want somebody who's going to fight for you, somebody who's going to be aggressive, somebody who's going to look at every single angle and approach and turn over every single rock to investigate your case and figure out how we can get this DUI dismissed or reduced, you've been charged in Pinetop, give me a call. Let's have a free consultation, 602-980-1987. I guarantee you from the very first second that I answer the phone call and we go through exactly what I'm going to do on your case, you're going to feel a sense of relief knowing that you have a champion in your corner and somebody that's going to fight for your DUI. 602-980-1987 if you've been arrested or charged with a DUI in Pinetop, Arizona.